Hello, 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 welcome everyone. How are you all doing, Major Geeks and Chloe? Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good Remembrance Day moment? And yeah, same time as last week. I forgot that last week was different than normal. I just meant same as always. Missions. What do we need to do? We need to go to Minmus, get some rocks, do some gravity survey things, plant the flag. That's all easy stuff. We have Juna stuff that we need to do. We have the impossible one. And we have this crazy thing, which we can wait 29 years, that's fine. We don't need to do it right now. Something is... Oh, that's an alarm, right. For 1 year and 210 days. Hey, Duvel, welcome. How are you doing? And how was your weekend? And how was everything? Blah, 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 blah. 25 streams. That is impressive, Chloe. Congrats. Today I want to start preparing for the Juna mission. I don't know exactly what we'll be doing for the Juna mission yet. But yeah, I guess we're gonna try and figure that out. Also, we should probably have a look at where is the thing? The Outlook. See if we have any more signs we need to transmit. Thanks. I mean, yeah, it is impressive. Today was fun. You was babysitting your nephew. Did you sit on top of your nephew? And did the nephew look and find like a loose screw or something again, like last time? You shouldn't sit on top of people. Well, I mean, unless they ask for it, I suppose. But like, you shouldn't sit on children. Yeah, we do have some science to transmit. Transmit it all. Transmit it. Fast forward it as well. And there we go. We got some extra science. Right, I also got well, not a contract, but I'm not sure how to call it really. A thingy where you exchange science points for money. So about half of our science points that we gain from now on will become money instead. Because we have enough science. He's not a baby anymore, so it would be toddler sitting. And no, I'm not always nice to him. Oh, you are always nice to him and didn't sit on him. Okay, well, that is good then. A toddler. I would not do well with toddler sitting or babysitting or anything like that. I would get so annoyed, like, immediately. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we can reuse the MS Outlook for the Junior mission. However, we would need to take it apart somewhat. This whole section over here, which housed all the various landers and all that, would have to get replaced with something else. I guess we can try and design that. Found a bunch of things. A small ceramic jug, a plastic shiny thing, leaves, etc. How the hell did he just find random shit? Also, where is this one go? Right, I wanted to send this one to Cernus, I think. Samus. Cernus, yes. Let's try and make a maneuver note for that first. What is going on? It's not these buttons. How the hell am I doing this? I'm not even pressing anything. Interesting. Oh, right, I have got to be in this view. Haha, that's probably why. If this thing is to go to Cernus, it will actually be kind of difficult. Because it's solar powered and there's not that much solar power over there. Should you buy? Let me see, what is this? My verdict is no, given how small this thing looks and how big it is, and how small. Okay, how small it looks and how expensive it is. I would not say it's worth it. Based on what this looks like and how many pieces it is, I would say it's worth 40 bucks, but it is double that, so I would say no. Or wait until it is on sale at like an aftermarket place. He also taught them how to spread dandelion seeds by blowing on them. He also found every single dandelion in the city. Oh boy. But how do you mean teach? Like, isn't that fairly obvious how to do that? Add maneuver. We want to go to Samus. Oh, we already have the target set. Okay, good. Can we go there? There is some encounter going on. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a jewel encounter that we're getting. Okay. Pretty fun, I guess, but we're not looking for jewel. We're looking for this thing. I don't know if you've ever seen it before and you just pull them out of the ground. First time for everything. I mean, I guess so. But you said you taught him and all that, so like, okay, now here we have a lesson how to blow a dandelion. That's kind of what tripped me up, I guess. It's all good. Okay, now we do a little bit more of this one. Whoa, that's too much. Less. We want to end up there. Okay, we are not far enough yet. We need to... We are too far behind. We need to do it later, I think. Okay, that's better, but we still need to do it a little bit later still. A little bit more power. Oh, we are getting there slowly. Can we do it like this maybe? If you just... That's not really helping, it seems. Oh, we got an encounter. We should have enough delta V for that. You showed him would be more accurate. Okay, I mean, sure. That is completely fair. Okay, so here we go. We have this thing. We want to go nice and close. I have never been to this one before because it's from a mod, actually. A mod. It's crazy. A mod adding entire planets. Whoops, not that one. How about we try this one? And maybe a little bit slower still. Okay, okay. Just gotta keep getting closer and closer and closer. Oops, that's the wrong way. Oh, look, there it is. We have several moons. We have Elo. Wait, Elo is a moon now. Oh, that's crazy. Elo used to be a planet. Now it's a moon, apparently. Ovuk. Slate. I wondered what happened to Elo. Downloading this mod made the outermost planet in the game disappear. But I guess it's now It is now in here. Wait, there's 2 moons in here. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, can we get even closer? Slowest point. No, that doesn't really get us any closer. Oh, that's so pretty though. Is it safe to go through here? I have no idea. Probably no, unless we aim it at exactly the yellow circle. I guess we can try that. No, that's the wrong way. That is too far. Oh man, that's too fast. Oh Jesus. This is already the slowest setting. I can't do it any slower. Oh, this works. Okay, click, click, click. Okay, yeah, we aim right for the gap, so that we don't go through the rings, which is probably not healthy. And then we fly off at like a 90-degree angle to God knows where, just nowhere, forever. That looks fine to me. It's only in 36 days time that we have this burn. Okay. We're gonna make a... oh, this one can go. Yes. Make an alarm, please. Alarm. This is Sarna's burn. Apply. Okay. So now you're... Oh, also was very tiring because he likes to run around and would hit things head first or trip if you don't stop him in time. Oh my god. That does sound tiring. Exhausting is what I meant. You bought the AT-ST instead. Can you show a link to that one, Duvu? Because I don't know what that is. It's probably a walking thingy. I'm pretty sure AT means walks. Ah, okay. Oh, that is quite expensive as well. Jesus. I'm thinking of maybe getting the... let me look it up if I can even find it. I'm not sure if it is even in there. Ah, yeah, I found it. This one looks really cool, I think. You also got the Star Wars logo. Yeah, I don't want that. Even if it were Star Trek, I would still not really just want text made out of Lego. Right, I also have been working on the space plane. I think this is the one we ultimately want. The space passenger plane. The cargo one doesn't actually work yet, so that's still work in progress, I guess. But this one is now functional. Let's try it out on stream. Hey Annie, welcome. Those are some cute koi indeed. It's a very cool looking set. How are you doing, Annie? Did you have a good weekend? You had? Nice. Did you do anything fun? So here we have the space plane, the space passenger plane. Still haven't finished building your Milky Way. Right, that thing is very big, right? Have you maybe post any pictures if you want? Not really. Oh, I mean, just relaxing at home is also nice. Okay, we're taking off this thing. And there we go. And the wheels go nice inside again. And now we just wait, basically. I can't really fast forward this because fast forwarding will also mess with the physics. Don't land in the water. No, I don't intend on landing in the water. I intend on just circling the globe once. Going 190 meters per second. Obviously this accelerates way less fast than a rocket. It only makes sense. $250 meters per second. It is a shuttle, yes, that is indeed the idea. Except this shuttle doesn't need a booster to get it into orbit. It can get into orbit all on its own. Hey Donzija, welcome. How are you doing? I always have to ask everyone, of course. Okay, going 360 meters per second. You're sweepy. Then you should go to sweepy again. Just take a load off, relax. Also, actually, I don't know what time it is for you. Probably not really time for sleep yet, right? It's like the middle of the day, really. NASA stopped using shuttles for some reason. Yeah, they were kind of impractical. They didn't fly well. They tended to explode. Which is not very nice when people are on board. I mean, also not when there are not people on board, but even less nice when there are people on board. Going 400 meters per second now. Now we are back to rockets, yes. But I want to try my hand at the shuttle, so I built this thing. Pretty sure the Columbia disaster was what killed the project, yes. Now we're picking up speed pretty nicely. 490 meters per second. Engines are also getting more and more powerful the faster we go. These engines are optimized for Mach 3, which we are not even at yet. We should also try and pick up some more altitude while we're at it. They can handle Mach, not Mach, Mach with CH. Mach 4. Well, we are now going about Mach 2, a little bit over. But we are still gaining speed quickly. Yes, like that, Mach 4. Going over 800 meters per second. Man, look at this, we're flying like crazy. At 15 kilometers altitude now. This thing, as much as it looks like it's gonna fly to the moon, it cannot fly to the moon, that's too far away. 900 meters per second. 970, 920. And it is getting time to start switching the engines to the other type. Yeah, we are getting air deprived. 45, yeah, I think it's time for the other engines. So we have switched off the jet engines and turned on the rocket engines. Not at full thrust, by the way, the rocket engines, because it's just not necessary. This thing is kind of difficult to fly sometimes. Be right back, shower. Okay, have a nice shower. I'm not sure why it's doing significantly worse than when I tried it on my own. Maybe because the stream is here. Maybe I had the somewhat different flight ascent or whatever. But yeah, I am not sure if we can really make it into as well as before for some reason. It's kind of weird. We are at the same altitude as planes. No man, we are way above planes. We are at 30 kilometers. Planes fly at like 10. We're 3 times as high as planes are. I mean, look at the clouds. We are literally already in the dark. Okay, I think 1800 meter, 1920. This is probably good for now. Still not good enough, okay. Okay, now that's good enough. Okay. Well, we don't actually have any reason to use this thing right now because we don't. This is the thing that's going to pick up the crew of the Outlook once the Outlook comes back. But the Outlook is not coming back right now, so we're not going to use this. But I just want to show off how it works real quick. Okay, that is orbit, alright. So we have an orbit now. And yeah, as you can see, we have this nice little thing just flying around. It flew itself all the way into space. No boosters required or anything. And it has monopropellant with it, with a bunch of monopuffers. So like we can just... Oh, right, turn on RCS. Look, we can slow down with these or speed up on the backside. We can rotate. Yippee! And will the Outlook be in orbit? The Outlook is in orbit around Gili at the moment. Here, well, I don't want to show that right now because then I'll have to... I want to revert this mission by the end. So I can't show it right now, but... yeah. Anyway, let's fast forward and then we will land again. Try and land at the Space Center, which is a little bit tricky, but I'm gonna try regardless. Maybe here-ish. Retrograde. First we gotta burn the speed away a little bit so that we can land. Yeah, that's probably fine. A little bit more. Okay, now aim prograde again. Look at this thing just flipping and turning around like a crazy thing. There's also a real trick to it when we try to re-enter, because obviously this is a plane that is aerodynamic, because it's a plane, it just took off earlier. However, we don't want to be aerodynamic once we go down. We want to slow down a lot. So we have to aim up. Oh, right. We have to aim up to like basically do a belly flop into the atmosphere, essentially. Okay, so let's fast forward until we get into the atmosphere. And then with our big wings and our exposed belly, it's got a nice belly, you have a nice belly, we will catch a lot more air and slow down quicker, which is what we want. And that's also where the RCS comes in handy, because now it's still fine and then need to stand like this. But pretty soon the atmospheric drag will try to make us pointy again. And then we need the RCS thrusters to keep us stable, basically. Yeah, you can already hear them firing somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly. But we are gonna start heating up pretty severely. Also, the challenge is to land back at the space center. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but we'll try. I purposefully aimed before the space center, because last time when I aimed ahead of it, when I practiced, I ended up not where I needed to be. Yeah, see, we are now turning up, even though I don't want that. I want to be up. Yes, there. I have to even... SAS is not powerful enough. I have to manually help override it just to stay up, essentially. But yeah, we are burning away the speed nicely. Only going 1300 meters per second anymore. The G-forces are also very tolerable, honestly. Like, it would not be pleasant or anything, but even, like, normal people could survive this. Assuming I also nail the landing itself in a bit. Okay, where do we gotta be? Okay, I think we can start aiming prograde. Yeah, see, and now suddenly we don't... Our speed is increasing again, because now we are aerodynamic again, instead of doing a big belly flop. Because we are coming up short. Yeah, the engines are whirring up to 0, but they're not even turned on, so I'm not sure what you're doing, game. We can fast forward this a little bit. Right, yeah, we gotta fly over those mountains first. Oh, and the plane is flopping about. Yeah, I think I undershot it a little bit. Whatever, we can still try to land it. Just gotta be more careful. Is this like a forest or are these plains? I don't see any trees here, but then I'm also quite high up, so it's probably part of it at least. At least we're going really fast. We're still going Mach 1.5. pretty high up as well still. Now we go 4 times as fast. Yeah, we are slowing down now. Whoops, and also making weird adjustments. I want to land this thing. That's basically all I still want to do with this airplane right now. Oh wow, look at those clouds pushing up against the mountains. That's really cool. That is really cool, holy shit. I've never seen this before. Beautiful. Look, there's our target. The space center. Where we started from. We are nearly out of fuel, by the way. Only 900 meters per second left. Oh, this would be a cool place to stand. Like a little clearing right here. I wonder if there's anything in there. See some trees on the mountain. Pretty small. Okay, gotta adjust because I want to land on the landing strip if possible. We're nearly there. Like how far? It's only 30 kilometers. That's still quite far actually, but it's not actually that far. But yeah, I will have to learn how to aim better at the target, otherwise, well, like this, we just fly a lot. The first time I overshot completely and I ended up somewhere on sea and had to turn around. The second time I overshot a little bit and I had to make a super steep drop and then I think I crashed. This time I undershot drastically and ended up way too far away. Landing gear. Okay, can we do this? We are not quite aligned, unfortunately. But I'll try and have it work. A little bit extra boost. We're only going 93 meters per second anymore. That's not much. I have packed parachutes in this thing. I don't think I'll need them. Look, it's so close. Only one little patch of forest left and then we are at the plains of the space base. There it is. The last couple trees. Can I land on the thing? That's tricky. Very tricky. I think we're aiming to land beside it, which is like not what I want. Come on, just go to the thing. Okay, we are gonna touch down. No, 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 no. Okay, and brakes. And I think this counts as a safe landing. Okay, so I need to brake action group, not the toggle the gear action group. And we landed where we started. Is that not... I mean, I'm pretty impressed with that. This thing flew in a circle around the entire globe. And we got back on the actual runway. No crashes, nothing. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna revert. I'm just gonna go to the tracking station and recover the thing. This is a successful test flight, I'd say. Annie, if you're still here, I can show you the thingy. Recover. How much do we get from it? Okay. Parts, please. We get 209,000 back, and it costed, I think, 230,000. That's also good to know. But Annie, are you still here? Because this is the thing in orbit. I can show you if you want. I'll go design a thing for Juna, and if you are still here, then I can always go back. Okay, so what do we need on Juna? That is tricky. What we need is a command pod. Oh geez, this is like starting all over again. That's so ugly. We need a big ass parachute. We need a fuel tank. Nope, not that. Definitely not that. It's too big. Well, is it too big? I don't actually know. This might actually be kind of suitable. What kind of engine would be suitable for Juna? Maybe the skipper? Juna. This thing can land like this. And it also has a decent amount of delta V. How much do you need for Juna to go to orbit? Juna to orbit DV. About 1750 meters should be enough for Juna orbit, apparently. Then maybe this is over. Well, we also need a land. I'll try a smaller fuel tank. Maybe the half of this. Maybe I should not make it orange, given the entire plant is already orange. Just make it white. Then we need lander legs. Juna may not be very heavy, but this rocket is pretty big, so I think I'll take it, rather play it safe. Okay, then we need ladders. And we need solar panels as well. Ladders. Where could the ladder be? This one. It's a nice big long ladder. Extend it. Extend it. That should be fine. We need some lamps as well. Maybe like this. We need some RCS. I should probably get some extra fuel as well, just in case. Oh, but then the thingy is not good anymore. Damn it. Okay. Let's add this much fuel. No, actually, let's only the small one. And RCS. Where do I do the RCS? Jesus. That is too much. We don't need that much RCS. Maybe I can put the RCS on top of it. Like over here. Hi, you're now a swamp monster. Oh god, that sounds terrifying. Why are you a swamp monster? Right, we would probably need... Oh, and we need some parachutes as well. Okay. Also washed your hair. Okay. Well, that's a good washing at least, I guess. Okay, we're not gonna put that on here. We're gonna put a docking port on here. I landed there. I flew the airplane around the world and landed it successfully. No, we want to have the shielded one. That looks cooler. Yes, long hair and washing can suck. Okay. So ladders are very important because Juna is actually powerful enough to overpower, I suppose, the what are they called? The EVA suits, right? I think it's worth, so I don't feel bad about it. Okay, well that's good then. Okay, so we have this thing. We need science. Do we need a heat shield? Should probably have a heat shield. The heat shield would be like disposable then, I guess. Probably bigger. Not smaller, bigger. So that these are also protected. Okay. The science scrap. Well, we need a communicator as well. Jesus, this is already getting out of hand quickly. Maybe some of these will be enough actually. I think this will be fine. We will just put a couple of these on there. There. So we have RCS. We also need RCS thrusters, of course. Let's put some here. And put some here. Oh, that's engine, of course. Yeah, makes sense. But then the lamps, Jesus, that's annoying. Well, I guess we'll have shadow from the RCS thrusters then, whatever. We need the science stuff. Or should we just send a separate science thing there, which doesn't need to be... I think that might actually be better. So this is the crewed... No, we need parachutes, right, parachutes. And, well, we have antenna, okay, good. We need drogue chutes. I visited the dentist again today. I'm close to approaching my GPEL weight. You're what? Oh, dietist. Oh, I thought you said dentist. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense then. Congrats. That's good news. I suppose we can bring some experiment. Oh, wait, we don't need... Remove some symmetry. Yeah, we don't need that. Remove from symmetry. We don't need this one either. What kind of science stuff can we bring? Well, of course we can bring the cargo. Wait, there's so much. That's not much room at all. Jesus. Okay. I think we'll have to make a separate lander for the cargo. That's kind of annoying. This is the crewed lander. Well, I guess we can bring at least some of this stuff then. Jeez. What science experiments can we bring? I could just stick it on the side. Why is it like this ridge here? That's kind of annoying. Okay, that's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. That's five. Could we have this thing? Oh, but that's number 6. Could we have this thing magically happen to end up super close to a service feature? That would be really cool, but I don't really see it happening. The Science Junior. Ah, fuck it. We'll just put it on top somewhere. Who cares, right? Here, we'll just probably fit one Science Junior in there. There. Just this random thing in there. Oh, and the magnetron. Yeah, fuck it. Here, let's add the magnetron as well. What? How does this even happen? Oh, okay. That should be enough to land, really. Yeah, we should not have that go off at the same time as the parachutes, however. That doesn't sound like a very good idea. So first we want to have the drogue chutes. These ones. Then the real ones. And finally the engine. Well, maybe we want the engine first, actually. Also, is this enough? Do we need more solar power? It is Juna. There's not that much. But then again, we don't need that much either, because we're not doing much with it. Am I forgetting anything, you guys? For a Juna lander, maybe some extra battery. How much charge do you have? 150. That's not that much, really. But again, yeah, we don't need that much either. Just like one extra. There, extra battery. Thermal, we don't need. We already have landing legs. Atmosphere is pretty thin. It is there, but it's not that thick. We have a docking port. For a crude lander, this is probably fine. Right? Okay then. Juna. Crude lander. Oh, I need to make a new fold. How the hell do I do that? Oh, I remember how I did that last time. But that's kind of difficult to do from here. Well, I'll just put it in the default for now and I'll figure it out later. Just save. Antenna. I already have antenna over here, 4 small ones. We'll be bringing more of those same communication satellites that I brought for Eve to here. Okay, what else do we want? We want to have a rover. The rover is cool. Let's go build a rover. Is this upsides? Yes, this is the correct orientation. What does a rover need? A rover needs wheels. That's a bit overkill, I think. Holy shit, what kind of giant wheels are these? Yeah. Yes, this looks good to me. What the fuck? I don't think I need that level of wheels. This is probably fine. I want different color though. Yeah, white ones. Okay, some nice little wheels. Oh, cool, the best viewers. Go fuck yourself. Shitty ass bot. Delete your source code. Some batteries. We need experiments, of course. That's not in here, that's in here. 1. Jeez, this thing is annoying. I don't know, like over here. Just put it on the top, maybe. 2, 3, 4. The barometer as well. I feel like I'm missing something. That thing doesn't do anything. Check, 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 check. The magnetometer. I can't really use the magnetometer on the planet surface anyway. Well, I guess then it's time for the scanning arm. Not the light one, not the medium one. We need the big one. Yeah, there we go. How much charge does this thing use again? It needs... doesn't tell me. Not a light. It needs to be... The large, not the light. This is the light. There's the large one. Okay, it needs... It doesn't tell me. Cool. Okay. Antennas, of course. Pretty important. I think one of these will probably be fine. Extend. Yeah, no, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This is better. Okay. So we have an antenna, we have the science arm. We of course still need to deliver this thing to Juna, which is gonna be a challenge in itself, really. I think we need a sky crane. There's no atmosphere. Well, there's an atmosphere, but it's very light. Maybe we can make a sky crane out of like a helicopter. No, wait, it doesn't work. It's too... the atmosphere is super thin. Right, never mind. I think the spider will also not be strong enough here. Let's first save this little section. Juna rover. What else do we need on this thing? Oh, I know something that we need. We need a reaction control wheel. The normal size. Can we just put it on top of there? Does it give a shit? Interesting. But sure. Okay, reaction control wheel. Solar panels, that's what I'm missing. Jesus, I knew I was forgetting something important. What would be some nice solar panels for this little thingy? I think I want the round ones. That's 1x5. They're round, yeah, these ones. Okay, let's try it out. This one is cute. It is indeed a cute little thingy. Control SAS only. Maximum speeds. I think I might get in trouble with these little wheels when I'm on a completely rocky surface. So while it works well here on literal asphalt, I think it will have more trouble once we have rocks that we have to climb over. So maybe I should go for some bigger wheels. But it is fun. Revert flight. Oh yeah, this is not a flight. This is just revert drive. It should really say. The Moho planetary observer combines. I don't think I need this. This is not a planetary observer that I'm building. What about this? Moho transfer module houses control core generally sized xenon. Don't need that. Probe. Where's the third one that you got from this upgrade? Oh, that was the drone core, right. I don't need that either. And the remote guidance unit, it's really... Holy shit, that's big. Damn. Damn, Daniel. I'm immune to stupid jokes. Too big. Maybe this one actually. I'll have to add some struts or shit. You missed what? A stupid joke. Well, you didn't miss much, I can tell you that. Okay. Okay, I think that is fine. That is not fine. I don't know which way. No, it's gotta be upside down, right? Why are they not at the same height? This is strange. Or are they? I can't tell. Anyway, we should part auto strut. It's already on auto strut heaviest. Okay, that's fine then. Does this even look better? I'm not sure. It just looks kind of worse. Let's save it though. Let's try this one out. Oh no, it broke. All sorts of things broke. The wheels are too powerful. I think we're gonna have to set these wheels at, you gotta go way slower. Traction control, like way higher. 4, how about that? It's like when people get a cute pet and it isn't as cute as an adult. What the fuck? That's so weird ass comparison, man. Let's see, what does Curiosity look like again? Curiosity rover. Oh right, British chap. British chap, that's always a good fun. Oh, I can't find the picture. British hat. Jesus. Okay, whatever. Curiosity, the rover, what does it look like? It has 6 wheels on weird little noodly arms. Somehow. Mine also needs 6 wheels then, if that one had 6 wheels. I know why my brain just came up with this. I mean, fair enough. How about... Also, I have an idea. It might be kind of stupid, but let me try this out. What if I face him inwards? I want to try this out first. Launch. Extend. Extend. See, this makes no sense, but it is smaller now. It works better. What is the sunlight you're getting? 0.99, 0.99. Like that's honestly good. I think I like it better this way. I mean, it clips, but like, whatever. It's not my problem. Lock the data. We can still get half a science point. That's crazy. Lock the temperature. Wow, nothing. Lock the graphioly. Half a science point again. I think the other stuff is just hidden inside the solar panels now. Danger, reaction wheels. Yes. Okay, revert to flight. So I have another idea on how to improve this. Half a science point, so a quarter money. No, it's not just 1-to-1. How this system works. Yeah, I'm not... I'll show you in a moment. First I gotta try and get this thing fixed again. Whatever. What? Bro, is this thing stupid or what? I think this thing might be stupid. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's try it again then. We need the strut thingy in here. Tiny octagonal struts. I learned a new trick, by the way. If you press Alt, you can force it to connect to stuff. Assuming the orientation is correct. Like this. Okay. How does that not appear on the other side? Then what is symmetry? Where? Oh, whatever. One then. That's a very useful trick. Yes, it definitely is, because I have been struggling hard with this shit. Zooming in on random crap, trying to get it to work without any success. Yeah. Okay, like this, I guess. That's very finicky also when you take some part away, but you can't put it back somehow. There's always Control Z at least. That is very useful. Okay, how about this? How stable is this thing? Or will the twisted wheels only make it worse somehow? Well, it doesn't like going forward, that's for sure. It likes spinning around now, but it doesn't really like going forward. What is your swivel angle? Because it looks like it should be able to swivel. Maybe I need to... Okay, I think I need to redesign it a little bit further. That doesn't work. What could I do here? Just this one? Like this somehow. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but yeah. This is so stupid. How is this? That doesn't look like it should be attached. And these are still somehow not straight. Now they are. Yeah, okay, sure, let's try it out. Let's save and launch. Those angle struts are something, yes. Extend. Extend. Yeah, sure, run the analysis, why not? One science, damn! Extend the antenna as well. Okay, this looks like a pretty decent rover, even if like everything is clipping and makes zero sense. Yippee! Oh no! Wait, what? Why do I have two of them suddenly? What the hell? Sick breakdance. Yeah. Okay, but as long as you just don't do this bullshit, I think it should be fine. So I'll save it. Also, I need to turn on the light, it's getting dark. Kind of makes me wonder if the Endurance rover and the Perseverance and all that are also just one madman away from spinning out of control. Could they do it, or are they physically incapable of doing that kind of bullshit? Who knows? Okay, but then next problem: how the hell do we land this thing? That's gonna be tricky. Real tricky. Jeez. So I think we need an inflatable air shield again. But we also need a sky crane. Because, like, otherwise it's not gonna work. Also, I just realized the problem with the other thing, the crewed lander. We need to be able to take some stuff with us. So I should probably add a storage container. A cargo storage unit. Would prefer a slightly bigger one. How much fits in here? Just keep adding crap on top. Okay, 6 items. That is decent, I guess. So we get... Yeah, sure, we get one of these. We get a goop monitor. Seismometer. Oh, these are so expensive. Look at the price difference. So we have two ways to power these. We have the solar panel. And we have the radioisotope thermoelectric generator. The solar panel one costs 300. And for example, the solar panel one's 300, and the thermoelectric generator is 10,000. It's crazy. Weather analyzer. Another panel, and another panel. We have the goop monitor and the seismometer and the weather analyzer. Which is the one we don't need then? There is one that only works when not in an atmosphere. This is the control one, this is the weather. Needs a deployed central stage to operate. No, that's not it. Oh, the ionographer, right? That one needs that needs a not atmosphere. Okay. We also need to be able to bring back a rock, which is, I think, what we need to be doing at some point. So, yeah. Okay, let me save that. And on Juna we still have enough. Yeah, it should still be fine. Save. Okay, now we load up the rover again. How on earth are we gonna get this thing? Well, not on earth. How on Juna are we gonna get this thing there? Oh, jeez. There's like not really any good attachment points. Like everything is just sort of blocking. Could we land it upside down? I don't think that's a good idea. It won't like landing upside down. However, what we might be able to do, even if it's real fucking jank. Yeah, that might actually work. Okay, let's try this. First, we need a decoupler. And we need like the tiny baby decoupler. This one. Okay, so hear me out. We have the decoupler. Underneath that we put a tiny strut. Or maybe the radial point. No, the strut is way cheaper. Okay, we have the tiny struts. Then underneath that we have a big beam. Is that maybe too big? It's too big. Okay, smaller beam. Smaller beam. Then we have the big beam. Then we have the smaller beam again. Okay, okay, hear me out. Oh, this is getting so jank. Oh, I hate this. How is it? How can I make it something this jank? Crazy. It's too big. Maybe this one. Look at this fucking thing. What am I making? And then we have like 4 Twitch engines. Yeah. Oh my god, this is so terrible. This is so fucking terrible. We'll add some drogues and some big shoots as well. I should probably do it the other way around actually. Just put the drogues above the twitches and the big shoots over here, because that's more symmetrical, everything. Oh jeez. Autostrut, how about you go to the root part? Just autostrut directly to the root part. Right. And not to mention also underneath here the big heat. Oh man, what am I doing? And I guess on top of here we can put a... Yeah, we also need a better drone body. A reaction wheel as well. And a better drone core. This is too expensive, but this one is fine. And then a docking port, so that we can dock with something. Docking port over there. Doing Towers of Hanoi on top of the drone. Yeah, sure. Why not? That's not what this is, though. Oh, a follow. I don't... Oh. By Lyra8876. Well, thank you, Lyra. Hey, dude, love the energy here. We should trade... Oh, god damn it. Fuck off. Some grove tips, yeah. I'm all happy thinking there's a new person and it's just a fucking bot again. Ban Lyra8876. Yeah, have fun with your grove tip. Okay, this thing. We should try it out, I suppose. Let's try it on Kerbin. Yeah, where the hell can we try this? There's nothing nearby that looks like Juna. Kerbin has too much gravity and too thick an atmosphere. The moon has too little gravity and no atmosphere. Bots are getting... Well, I've already seen this exact same text before, so it's not really any smarter. It's just more annoying, I guess. By the way, so we also unlocked the biggest engine parts and biggest fuel tanks. So you guys remember the thing that we used to make, right? The big ass fuel tank. Look how big this fuel tank is compared to this rover. This thing weighs like more than the entire build we have, compared to the fun you start with. The follow, let it show the text for me. Yeah. So this is the fuel tank you start with, and of course, well, that's not even there. You start with this one. No, you start with this one actually, and then there's an even smaller one. So this one is a lot bigger, right? And there's also, where is it? like the sort of in-between size. Is this the one that I mean? Yeah, this is like the in-between size. And then you have this one. So yeah, this has been the biggest fuel tank that we've had for the past while. But no more, because look what we have now. Suddenly it's puny. This thing has so much fucking fuel in there. It's beautiful. It is crazy big. And then also look at the engine that we can put underneath it. Like, okay, I'll put this underneath here for real quick. These are all going back in here. We have the Mammoth liquid engine. It alone costs 39,000. And it's not even big enough. But we can do something crazier. Because we can go sort of slightly one bit bigger. And then we can just put 4 custom engines in there. Including a Mammoth if we want. Engines. So we have the biggest engine that we have currently, I think, well currently that there is. That is not the, well, the Mammoth. You can put the Mammoth in the middle if you want. And then you can put some Vector engines in here, for example. Which are more of these, I suppose. But we also have the Mastodon engine, I think, somewhere. The Rhino engine that gives 2000 kilonewtons. Oh, I think the Rhino has got to be the strongest single one then. Yeah, this. Oh, Jesus Christ. This single engine that gives 2000 kilonewtons of thrust. Crazy. And we also have one extra size. So we had the Pollux solid booster. And we had the Thoroughbred, which is like thicker compared to the Pollux. Compared to the Kickback, which is like a little shrimp. And now we have the Cyclesdale, which is, I think, yeah, it's even thicker than the Pollux, than the Thoroughbred, and also longer. Man, like you can launch some crazy ass shit with these. Would have been probably helpful during the launch of the spaceship. I'm so tempted to make a useful size. The usual size joke. Okay. However, I want to try something. I want to try if the re-entry thing works. But you didn't. Yeah, except you did. Because you said it. It's like... I know I used the same joke methods, but just saying it is already doing it, basically. So, yeah, nice try, but not really. It's too small. Also, we can color these things. Right. There's one thing I've wanted to try for a while. Let me have a little bit of fun real quick. Well, we'll try it on the next thingy. No, I won't try it right now. New. I don't know. This. And then we get the this one, for example. No, we need bigger than that. We probably need like the biggest one. So, yeah, that is a nice payload holder. A nice payload for your mom. Okay, back to the thing that we were building. This thing, the rover. I want to send it into Kerbin orbit and see if the system works, basically. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Bigger engine. We need the biggest engine there is, just because we want to see the raw power of the Rhino engine. This thing has enough fuel to do it on its own. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's see what happens. The disappointment in those dots, it's immeasurable how much disappointment is in those couple characters. Just a couple of black pixels on my screen. It can't take off despite... Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, well I guess we're gonna get some boosters in there. Yeah, I want to use the big ass booster. Cyclesdale, yeah. First separators. Sure. Right, okay, whatever. Just launch. There we go. Oh, yeah, we're upside down. That's kind of annoying. Control from here. No, not the protective shell, of course. I mean... Where is the thingy? Aim camera, sure, okay. Okay, command. Control point up. Reversed. No, Jesus. Okay, I have another idea. Well, take the control point of the other thingy. Aim camera at this one now. Okay, there we have the Probodyne control from here. Sure, okay, whatever. Why did especially that thing drain first? That doesn't even make sense. Come on, really? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's try that again. Auto strut to the fucking thingy. What the f... auto strut to the root part, sure. Aim camera. Control from here. Control point reversed. There we go. Now it should be fine. Whatever, I don't care if I go into orbit, I just care about going up and having a re-entry. I'm not saving this anyway. Right, yeah, Chloe, while you were showering, we found some really nice clouds on the other side of that mountain. It looked beautiful. What the f... Okay. Interesting. I guess they are too powerful for their own good. Auto struts, root part, yes. And I guess we need some regular struts as well for this one. You have to rewatch that part after. Okay, well, sure. Okay, how about now then? I feel cool air coming in, which is very nice. It's a little bit too cold right now, but it'll be nice once I go to bed. I think this is not the way to go. But I'm gonna try anyway. Just try again. What is wrong with those boosters? I don't know, they're too powerful, I think, is the problem. What? This thing just decoupled itself somehow. How? Why? Nothing is happening. Why would it do that? I think it might not be a fan of this whole jiggle construction over here. Okay, how about I add a little strut inside of here as well? Like this. Yeah, sure. Why not? Maybe now it'll be better. Something already detached again. We are not flying this rocket anymore. Guess we'll see where it brings us. Oh my god, that's so funny. If you look at the staging, we are not connected to the rocket anymore. It's just pushing us up, that's all. Why is it so cursed? The crazy payload probably has something to do with it. But honestly, this time it's going the best so far, so... yeah, you know, whatever. We're not really going in the usual direction, but that's still fine. We also have no idea how long this thing is gonna last, which is also kind of funny. And we can't separate these because, well, it's already been separated. We're still being pushed up. Oh, it's so funny. They don't look separated. Well, no, here. You can see it over here. This is not a normal connection anymore. The entire rocket is separated from our thingy. I think we can deploy now. We're just kind of flying, you know. Who knows what direction we're going at, because I can't steer. It's just burning. We're just going God knows where. Okay, this is not going anywhere. We're being pushed down now by the rocket. That's no good either. Don't know what exploded, but cool, I guess. It reminds me of the from Learer song. I don't know what that is. Okay, we still appear to have all our engines. I don't know what exploded, but nothing is missing. These fucking wheels. You're not gonna get anywhere by trying to drive. Okay. How about we aim retrograde? Is that even correct? It's not even remotely correct. I'll actually prograde then maybe. Yeah, no. Nice try, but no. Inflate the heat shields. I'll just have to manually... Okay, that's already a pretty big problem though, because... Because, like, that's not where we're going. It's just straight up nuts. Over here. Okay. Control points. What options are you giving me? Control from here. Oh, now we're getting something. Retrograde. Oh, okay. Now it's fine. Now we are doing what we want. Once the rockets are up, who cares where they come down? That's not my department. It says, Wormer from Brown. Okay, nice. Oh, it's a Worm from Brown song. I'm just guessing based on the YouTube search results. Okay. Okay, so we are re-entering. we don't want to use these. We can only use the drogues because that is fair. So I use the drogues after we have slowed down a little bit. This might also be a problem. How am I gonna get rid of this thing? At least this is... Oh, whoops. Well, okay, let's not fast forward this, I guess. Jettison. Well, you know, that can probably go better, but I'll still try to have it land. This is not going well at all. I think this design needs some tweaking, maybe. Just maybe, you know? Okay, the drogues. Put it in tune if you want to listen to it later. I might. Probably won't, but I might. We have lost a wheel. Oh my god, this is a fucking disaster. Why are we upside down? I don't want to be upside down. And why are the wheels spinning? Bro, I'm not even on the ground. What the hell is spinning gonna do for me? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so that's another problem. This just destroys my wheels. Oh, Jesus. This is no good. Yeah, no, this is, I think this is a complete disaster. This thing needs to be redesigned, which I'll do, well, not right now, but later, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, let's get rid of this entire section. And even this section is just not good. It's not good at all. Why is it so bad? It's not even leveled, is it? Jeez. Yeah, it's not even remotely level. Okay, now it is at least. But I think I still need to aim these outwards a bit. To avoid burning the fucking rover itself. Okay. And I think this might also need to have a severely stronger detachment point. Like, what's the strongest decoupler that I have? The force over here is, where does it say? 125, 50, 100, 125, 150, 200, 250, 50, 100. Stack separator is also nice. Might be kind of overkill. Oh jeez. Just thinking, what the fuck, man? Oh, why? You know, I'll deal with this thing later. What can I do now? So we have the crude lander, we have the rover. We're gonna bring those satellite dishes again. Something for the moon, maybe. The moon of Ike, I think it's called. Could be cool. And we can use the Outlook again for the main mission. That's probably fine. Maybe a minor lander finally. Could probably have a miner lander on the moon. Yeah, let's go make a miner. I already have a miner though. Nice payload for your mom. Okay, no, I gotta do this real quick. I'm sorry. It's gotta happen, you know. What do you mean I can't put something inside of it? Whatever. I can't even... What? How is this one thing now? What the hell did I do? Don't save. Load the thingy again. Oh, there's already a payload. Oh, sneaky. I forgot about that. That's why. Okay, so we already have a payload apparently. That's fine then. Put the big fuel tank underneath. With the even bigger thingy. We'll put like one of the mega ones. One rhino in the middle and a bunch of vectors on the side. That sounds pretty good. There. Yeah, that's probably fine. I just want to see this thing go into space. Launch. Oh, yeah, launch. Can we choose the color? Let's see if we can make the color. I think you can choose colors in here. Orange, golden, silver, metal. A metal one might be interesting, or gold, or orange. That's a very sus shape. What do you mean? Let's go for gold. It's a nice payload for your mom. Okay, let's fire it up. See what happens. If you make it brown, it'll hide the stains better. Yeah, but I don't have the brown color, unfortunately. Look at how brilliant this is. Nice big engines, nice big payloads. Nice golden shine of quality. nice big booms. Boons? Oh, booms. Okay, sorry, I thought there was an N there. But I am blind, apparently. Why does the game even allow me to make this? This is so stupid. Oh, look at that G-force climbing. 476. The number after 6. 8 G's of acceleration. We have this crazy orbit now. So now it is time for deployment. This feels like an Austin Powers joke. Uh-huh. As magnificent as this thing is, it is time for... Just a star of fucking... Imagine if it did that. A real one. That seems unpleasant, yes. All sharp metal. Anyway, yeah, I think actually that's gonna be about it for today. It's been fun. Let's have a look at the like, what time is it? Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Yeah, it's gonna be it. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Let's go rate Solar Scythe, who's playing Pokemon Fire Red. Probably shiny hunting, if I'm guessing. Rate Solar Scyther. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll probably be playing a bit in the meantime, getting some more design stuff ready, getting more signs from Gilly, and then I hope to bring them back next time, the Kerbals, whatever. Okay, thanks for watching, see y'all later, bye bye.